Yeah?
I'd like to talk to the proprietor.
Proprietor?
The owner.
You're talking to him.
What a nice shop.
The junk shop. How nice can a junk shop be?
You have a flair for display.
Hey, who are you anyway?
Oh, I didn't introduce myself. My name is Marvin Latimer. My friends call me Marvin.
What are you looking for, Latimer?
Antiques. I run an antique shop over on 10th Avenue.
All right.
Yeah. We import a great deal of European goods, and we're very much into art objects. So I was looking in here. You see, we have a very elite, select clientele. We don't advertise.
So what are you doing here?
I have a motto. One man's junk is another man's art treasure.
Well, you make that up yourself?
Yes.
Figures.
May I take a look around?
Be my guest.
You are very kind. Reminds me of my apartment.
What was that?
Oh, I was saying you have very nice junk.
That's all it is, Latimer. Junk. Good junk, but junk all the same. Hey, look, I think maybe you're in the wrong shop, huh? Unless you'd like something for yourself. I got a great bunch of golf clubs right over here. Yeah, almost brand new. Yeah. See for yourself.
Yes. Oh, my. Yes, that is nice. No, actually, you see, I'm a bit more into art. Statues. Do you have any statues?
Statues?
Statues. Kind of on bases, perhaps. Lucite, marble? Anything on a marble or lucite base?
Mounted?
Mounted! Exactly.
Oh. On a marble, you say?
A marble?
Oh. As a matter of fact, I do remember something like that.
You do?
Yeah, what did I do with it?
I'd be very interested in it.
I'll have to take a look in the back.
Fine. I'll be here.
Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you. Pretty much what you expected. Yeah. All right.
Every time I think of Heather getting anywhere near PG, I get very, very worried.
But you did say that Dr. Nelson is respecting your wishes.
Oh, yeah, for now, yeah. Till he thinks that I'm holding some kind of vendetta on Heather.
Oh, Jeff.
I'm sorry, but there's no way in the world that I can forget the things that she has done. She's been deceiving me all my life, and I'm just sorry I fell for it.
Jeff, she gave you a son. And that can always overshadow everything.
Your brother's right, Jeff.
You know, it really is like a two-edged sword. If Heather does recover totally, you can divorce her and marry Anne. But then you'll have a custody battle over your son.
Annie. How long can I ask her to wait?
Oh, Jeff, she loves you with all her heart.
Yeah, but she's also got a son to think about. Am I being fair to Anne? And Jeremy?
And don't you think the one you should ask is Anne?
Anyone need a refill?
No.
No, thank you.
So I don't know. I went out there.
Well, hello again, Annie.
Hi.
Anything wrong?
No, not yet. I still haven't told Jeremy about PJ, about him being Stephen Lars.
Because you're afraid of his reaction?
Well, he has considered himself Jeff's only son for quite a while now.
Yeah, but don't you think it'd be better if you told him rather than it coming from someone else?
I know, I can't let that happen.
Unless that someone else is Jeff. I really think Jeff would be the best choice to tell Jeremy. It would be less traumatic for him.
You're right. I'll talk to him. Thank you.
You're welcome.
But I do figure that we'll never get this thing behind us until we do find out who did kill Diane.
And who lied about my mom. I mean, I read all that garbage about Anne being written in the blood.
Jeremy.
Well, I did read it, and whoever did it is gonna pay.
Listen, we're not talking about revenge here for me, Jeremy. I think we owe it to Diana to make sure that we take care of the person who took her life.
And Joe has a great idea.
Yeah. And I don't want it to go any farther than this, please.
What is it, Joe?
All right, for someone to have been able to frame you, they must have known what time you were planning on arriving at Diana's to pick up those keys.
Joe.
Well, I can start about it. I can start the list. I can. Well, pencil. Let's see. Anne, Diana. But who else?
Why it took so long, Latimer? It was under a whole set of encyclopedias back there.
That's it?
Yep, just what you're looking for.
No. No, this is not what I'm looking for.
Are you sure?
I'm looking for a statue. Is this a This is not the statue I meant, no.
Bowling trophies are big now, you know, nostalgia and all that stuff.
Yes, I know. You're a very good salesman, but that is not the kind of statue I'm looking for. Here actually is a picture. Have you ever seen anything like this?
Oh, yeah. Hey, you know, in fact, I do remember something like that a couple months back. Yeah, I'm pretty sure of it now. I thought it was ugly then. I still think it's ugly.
Who brought it in?
You really like that?
I love this.
Oh, boy, I don't know why. I told that woman who brought it in, no sale, no sale.
Woman?
Yeah, I looked her over more than that thing she tried to unload on me.
Good. What did she look like?
Well, she had a very expensive fur coat, you know?
Yeah, what kind of fur?
Mink. Yeah, I couldn't figure it out. What a woman with a mink like that was doing with such a bad junk.
I know you got good taste, baby.
That's because I picked you, right?
Right.
Well, you got real good taste, too.
I know.
You know what I was thinking, Charlie?
What?
You know that funny little black statue? You know, it's not that bad.
Emma.
Come on, Charlie, why don't you just let me take it someplace and I'll find out what it's worth.
I said no.
Oh, all right, Charlie, then you know what? Maybe I'll just throw it in the trash the way that guy said.
Throw it. Like what guy said?
Did I say guy?
Emma.
Oh, okay, Charlie. Look, I took it to a junk dealer, and this was some time ago, okay? And he said it was garbage.
Who did you take it to?
Look, none of your guys, so don't get so steamed.
I told you 1,000 times to stay out of my business.
Well, look, I was trying to help you, Charlie.
Yeah, by passing hot goods?
Well, you do it.
I know what I'm doing.
I'm sorry, Charlie. Look, especially when it makes us fight like this.
It's only because I worry about you, Emma. That statue is worthless, but it's stolen. You know, and that could lead somebody right here to our front door. And if that happens, that's the end of our gravy train. You get it?
Yeah, I got it.
I don't know. You never figure what'll sell. You know? I thought you loved this set of clubs. See how wrong I was?
They aren't bad clubs.
That statue? Phew. I was sure you'd want these clubs.
How much for the clubs?
$100.
$100? All right, for $100, I'll take up golf.
Oh, you won't be sorry. Believe me. You know, I got these from a guy I do a lot of business with. I know most everybody I do business with.
Yes, except the woman who brought you the statue.
Hey, you a cop?
No, I just happen to be very curious about this mysterious woman in the mink.
Why?
I have a client. His wife has taken all of his art collection and absconded, disappeared, and he has paid me a great deal of money to try and find his favorite pieces. Now, his favorite piece happens to be this black statue, which you are not so fond of. He doesn't have your sophisticated eye. Tell me about the woman. Was she blonde or brunette?
I don't remember.
Tall, thin?
I don't know.
Was she fat?
Hey,
Short?
listen.
How old was she?
Listen, I'm sorry I can't give you any more dope on her, okay?
Yes, okay.
All I know is that she was a good-looking dame. Oh, she did wear lots of perfume.
Yeah?
Oh, did I mention the low-cut dress?
No.
And the spiked heels?
No.
Oh, yeah, she's a real classy dame, you know.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I know a lot of women like that.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah. That's all you know about her?
That's it.
Thank you.
My pleasure. Good luck with your game.
4.
Better finish painting this thing. All I need is for someone to find out that ugly typing's really Diana's will.
And now for the latest news. On the local front, police are continuing their search for the killer of Port Charles resident Diana Taylor, who was found murdered in her apartment several days ago. All indications to date rule out the involvement of a stranger in the death of the mother of a 3-year-old son. Released from further questioning is Ann Logan, friend and co-worker of the victim in this tragic story. Police are now concentrating their investigation on known associates of the 2 young women. In local sports competition, Port Charles University...
How could they have released Ann Logan? What went wrong?
Okay, so we have Diana, we have Steve, and we have Audrey.
Hey, and me. Me, I knew.
And you said that Amy knew that you were going to go by Diana's to pick up the capes?
Amy? Yeah. She called me to cancel going over to Diana's. Diana put a call into the hospital, and she tried to reach me, and Amy got the message, and it was too late.
That's our Amy.
I know. By the time she did reach the house, I had already left for Diana's house, so...
More confusing, but wait a minute. If Diana called the hospital, who else might have known?
Jessie might have known.
And who else?
Gail. Gail might have known.
Yeah, possibly.
Oh, yeah. This list is turning into... What are you writing?
I've got it now.
Got what?
Mrs. Renfrew.
Mrs. Renfrew. Who's Mrs. Renfrew?
Mm-hmm. She, is the lady who did the work on the capes.
And she knew you were the one that was going by to pick them up?
Well, I think so, yeah.
Well, I'm sure.
How's that?
Well, because I spoke to her on the phone right after Mom left. I told her she was on the way.
Oh, right.
Well, I felt kind of sorry for her because she had a cold, you know, stuffy nose.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, she had a stuffy nose. Sounded like this.
Why, eh?
Because I saw Mrs. Renfrew in the corridor. She handed me the capes. I was closer to her than I am of you right now,
And?
Mrs. Renfrew didn't have a cold.